Hey everyone, and welcome to a new tutorial. Today I will show you how to animate teleportation for your stick figures. I would also like to thank all members of my channel for their support, especially my Shunin member. Thank you very much for your extra support. If you would like to become a member of this channel, feel free to join below this video. As always, I create the animation in FlipaClip. I animate at 24 FPS and use a pen size of 30 pixels for the stick figure. First, we draw the stick figure. Once I have finished the drawing, I copy the images 4 times. If you don't know how to copy your frame, you can check out my short tutorial how to copy and paste in FlipaClip. Then I draw lots of small lines in the same position where the stick figure was standing. The lines represent part of the teleportation. This makes it look as if the stick figure is disappearing. In the next frame, the stick figure is no longer visible. It's gone. Then, in the next frame, I draw lots of small lines again, but this time at a different position where the figure will teleport to. The stick figure is now in a different position, and I'm adding a small animation that shows how the impact of the teleportation affects the stick figure. And of course, at the end I add the head for the stick figure. For the head I increase the pen size to about 95 pixels. Then click once on the screen and now you have a perfectly round shaped head. And that's it for today's tutorial. I hope you learned something new. Nah, I'm just kidding. Of course that's not the end of this video. You have now learned how to easily animate teleportation. Now I'd like to show you how you can animate this teleportation animation in a fight. First we draw 2 stick figures just standing there. We then copy this frame a few times. You can copy the frame by clicking on it, selecting the copy button and then pressing the paste button. It is important to do this because we want the black stick figure to always be in the same place, as it serves as a help so that you know how to animate the green stick figure and where it attacks. Then we'll start by animating the green stick figure. As I showed at the beginning of the video, first draw a few small lines for the teleportation. The next frame, the green stick figure is no longer visible. And then in the next frame we draw the lines again, but in a different position to bring the teleportation animation to an end. Then comes the first attack. For the attack I animate a punch. If you want to learn more about punch animation, I've created a playlist with punch animations for you, which you can find in the info box. So I won't get too much in detail for the punch and kick animations because this is a teleportation tutorial. However, I will still comment on the animation process here and there. So, for this punch, the green stick figure teleported into the air. I think it makes a fight with teleportation more interesting when the figure teleports differently each time and performs different attacks. You can also see that after the punch is executed, I draw a few more frames showing how the punching arm continues to move, and only then does the green figure continue to teleport. This time, after teleporting, the green stick figure performs a kick and turns slightly. One leg is already raised. Always make sure to draw more frames for the build up to a kick or a punch, and only 1 or 2 frames for the actual impact. This makes the impact way more powerful. When kicking, the figure is not standing completely straight. The upper body is bent forward. Since the figure is turning, I'm trying to animate the arms in such a way that it looks like a turn. I also like to draw smear effects before the impact. This makes the movement appear faster. You can also see that the character always teleports to the other side, so it's always from left to right and from right to left. This also makes a fight with teleportation more interesting. For the final blow, the stick figure teleports under the other stick figure to give it an uppercut. Now we are done with the animation of the green stick figure. So now we will turn our attention to the black stick figure, which we first have to erase before we can animate it. The black stick figure must now react to all punches and kicks, so the movement must now match the movements of the green stick figure well. As you can see here, the upper body of the black stick figure is very low down due to the kick. However, the figure now needs to be animated in such a way that it quickly comes back up, so that the punch from the green stick figure, which takes place further up, is timed correctly. By the punch to the face, the black stick figure moves backward, but also comes back again because it has to be animated correctly and in the perfect timing to match the next punch, the uppercut. Uppercut causes the black stick figure to move upwards. The arms and legs point straight downwards. As a general rule, whenever a punch or other impact is dealt to a person or a stick figure, the arms and legs mainly move in the opposite direction to the direction in which the figure is being hit. After finishing the animation, you only need to add the heads or the stick figures. And that's it for today's tutorial. I hope you now know how to animate in teleportation and how to use it in a stick fight. See you in the next video and bye bye.